Hey everybody, it is tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're going to get into it. This tea time is dedicated to all the ladies out there that want to get these BBLs and these breast enhancements, lip injections, and everything in between. Now listen, I'm here to judge no one. Do whatever it is you want to do. It is your life. If you want a big booty, you can probably do squats and go to the gym and probably achieve what you want even better. But I guess if you want a quick fix and you want to go get this BBL, there's going to be a price that you have to pay. And the price that some doctors are saying that you have to pay is that it stinks to high heavens. Now it's being alleged that Cardi B's latest boyfriend seduces because he said he tried, but he can no longer take the smell of her booty, so he was out. Listen, let me go ahead and share screen so we can get into this story because this ain't the diva talking about these BBLs, okay? It's the doctor letting us know it's not a good thing. So, doctors warn a BBL smell as they reveal patients struggle to keep clean after enhancing their bottoms. So Brazilian butt lift BBL surgeries has become one of the fastest growing cosmetic procedures thanks to the trend of wanting an hourglass figure. The American Society of Plastic Surgeons reported a 90% increase in BBLs between 2015 and 2022. And a roller coaster of celebrities, including Cardi B, Kim Kardashian, and Nene Leakes, are all rumored to have received butt enhancing procedures. Um, Let me just pause this. But while BBLs, which cost an average of around $8,600, might look aesthetically pleasing, there's a less pleasant side effect: the BBL smell. Dr. Eric Anderson from Chicago-based Impressions Face and Body told the DailyMail.com that the BBL smell is real and it can be caused by a number of things, including tissue death and unhygienic practices. One complication of BBL is fat necrosis, which causes fatty tissue in the buttocks to die following surgery. It indicated that a patient was overfilled with fat during the procedure. When there is more fat in the area than blood supply allows, the fat will die through a smelly process called fat necrosis, which can lead to infections that need antibiotics, hospitalizations, and even sepsis. But the smell may also come from uncleanliness. In one viral video, TikToker Don P. Sounds Off described the smell from one woman's BBL he went on a date with as an assault of my nose. And in another clip, a woman said she had to get her BBL reversed because it smelled like a dumpster. Another posted, when God created us, he gave us arms. All of our arms are made specifically for our body. You probably had a hard time wiping properly because your body is a little bit wider than your arms are, allowing you to reach in that area. Dr. Rogers, a board certified plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills, says reaching around to the larger buttock area after surgery might be difficult after using the bathroom, which can cause a foul smelling odor. Well, then maybe you need to get in somebody's tub or have a whole bunch of wipes or something. Okay. He explains wiping down there is going to be a lot more difficult because there's more to reach around. Plastic surgeons typically give their patients fair warning about difficulties in the bathroom following the procedure. Sitting is not allowed for about 2 months after undergoing a BBL, though sitting on the toilet for a relatively quick bathroom break is okay. Many physicians recommend buttocks to wash the area, bidets, to wash the area thoroughly. New York-based plastic surgeon Dr. Douglas Steinbrecht adds that a foul smell following BBL surgery may not be something to worry about. He explains it's actually pretty common for patients to notice some unusual or even unpleasant smells at the BBL procedure. I don't see it a lot in my practice, but I have seen the conversation online. I'll take a pass on all of it because I do not like body odor. I do not like the smell, okay? Most of the time, what they're smelling isn't anything dangerous. It's usually related to the healing process. After surgery, the body is draining fluids and the patient is wearing tight compression garments that can trap sweat, moisture, and bacteria against the skin. That combination, especially in warm areas like the lower back or thighs, can definitely lead to some odor. If fat was removed from areas like stomach or thighs, that might also they might also notice some musty or sour smells coming from those donor sites while they're healing. That's Kim Kardashian, allegedly with her enhanced bottom. That being said, Dr. Steinbrecht says if the smell is really strong, getting worse, or is accompanied along with redness, swelling, or discharge, it could be a sign of infection or fluid buildup. In this case, the patient should definitely reach out to the surgeon. But even if the surgery goes well, the physician says he has heard many patients say they're surprised by how long the smell sticks around, even with good hygiene. He reveals honestly, the BBL smell is just something that always gets mentioned before surgery. The patient is not doing anything wrong and they're not alone. In a bid to keep the smell to a minimum, Dr. Steinbrecht advises keeping the area clean and dry and regularly changing compression garments. While BBLs have seen a meteoric rise in popularity, the procedure is considered one of the riskiest out there, with 1 in every 3,000 patients dying from complications. So you're going to die just to have a big booty versus just going to the gym and maybe trying some squats and lunges. A BBL involves a surgical harvesting fat from hips, lower back, abdomen, thighs, and other areas via liposuction. The fat is then re-injected into the buttocks, but it's hard for doctors to see where they are injecting it and could be mistakenly pumping fat into the gluteal muscle, which introduces fat particles into blood vessels. These particles travel to the bloodstream and block blood flow to organs including the heart, leading to a condition called fat embolism syndrome. This causes symptoms such as shortness of breath, chest pain, confusion, and even respiratory failure or cardiac arrest. Nerve damage in the area where the fat was injected may also occur, leading to paralysis of the lower extremities and chronic pain. All this for a booty. The risk of complications and potentially deadly other effects have convinced some plastic surgeons to stop offering the service. Dr. Laura, a New York-based plastic surgeon, said, "This is my litmus test, my personal golden rule of plastic surgery. If you wouldn't let your mother or sister or brother have a procedure, you wouldn't let your patients either." Well, she's a good surgeon. The Brazilian butt lift is an operation I do not perform any longer because the mortality data speaks for itself. The risk benefit calculus simply does not add up. Dr. Chris Nienstein, plastic surgery in New York, says the best way to avoid complications with BBLs is by doing research to find a certified surgeon and not pushing it too far. He recommends patients go for a more natural and elegant look rather than overfilled and exaggerated. The amount of people I see with the overfilled and exaggerated ones is out of control. Just naturally, not huge, but I naturally have a bigger bottom, and in the how hard it is for you to get jeans and be able to sit down and they're not showing your undergarments. And listen, I don't even know why people want these bigger booties like this, but it is what it is. And I definitely wouldn't want it if they're going to tell me before the procedure that I have a risk of just thinking to high heavens forever. I'll take a pass on that. Listen, people, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this BBL situation, about how it stinks, and about how allegedly Cardi B lost her man because he said he just couldn't take the stench anymore. Now, men can take a lot. They really can when they really like you. And so for this man to say he couldn't do it, that's a lot. It speaks volumes. The smell must have been horrific. Anyway, guys, chat with me. I'll chat back. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. I'll see you on the next video.